Most marriages today fail because of parental interference. And that is what I want to address in this video. Because God's concept about marriage is that a man will need to leave his parents, his mother and his father, and cleave to his wife. You should not allow parental interference in your marriage. If your parents still decide how your marriage goes, you are not yet married. You are still a boy. You are still papa's boy or mama's boy. God's concept of marriage. In Genesis chapter 2 verse 24, the Bible says, "Therefore shall a man leave his father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife, and both of them shall become husband and wife." Now, God's concept of marriage, as seen in the book of Genesis chapter 2 verse 24, is that you must cleave to your wife. First of all, you must leave your parents. Marriage starts by leaving your parents. You can't be said to be married and you are still attached to your parents. There are some people, they are married and they still take instructions from their parents how to run their marriage. I mean, instructions on how to run their marriage. Your father is now the one telling you how to love your wife, or your mother is now telling you how to love your wife. You call yourself a man, and your parents are the ones fixing your marriage date for you. They are the ones telling you what to do. They are the ones arranging your marriage, arranging your wedding ceremony. Most marriages today fail because of parental interference. And that is what I want to address in this video. Because God's concept about marriage is that a man will need to leave his parents, his mother and his father, and cleave to his wife. You should not allow parental interference in your marriage. If your parents still decide how your marriage goes, you are not yet married. You are still a boy. You are still papa's boy or mama's boy. On every issue of life, there is man's concept and there is God's concept in every issue of life. But on the subject of marriage, it is God's concept. Marriage is God's concept. Therefore, you must run your marriage using God's concept, not your own concept, not your father's concept, not your mother's concept. There are people who even run their marriage on the altar of culture. This is how our people do it. This is how it is done in my village. Your village is not the institutor of marriage. It is not how old or educated you are that makes your marriage succeed. It is how in-depth you are